Here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight. All right, so here he is. They call him T-City, short for Triangle City, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brian Ortega.
Brian Ortega is a great fighter, a guy that has all the ability inside the octagon. He started as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but you have seen the evolution of Brian Ortega as his career has continued to go on, has continued to proceed. Brian Ortega is getting better and better and better. He has now found himself staring across the octagon of some of the best fighters the division has ever seen, and he will continue to do that as long as he keeps developing the skills that are necessary.
And sometimes it's hard to become a champion without having tasted defeat. A lot of people believe the Max Holloway fight for Ortega will be something he can build upon moving forward. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopes! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, good to have you with us tonight as we get you early round action here featuring one Brian T-City Ortega. Might just be the poster boy for mixed martial arts evolution when it comes to the strides he has made with his striking. Came into the UFC somewhat of a specialist when it came to his Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black.
Beautiful fight, he lands to the head.
Oh, he lands a kick to the leg. Oh, Superman punch. T-City gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. T-City going for the takedown here, but he misses. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight. Guillotine jump.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Ortega getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
trying to recover full guard there. Nice defense.
3 minutes now, round one. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
And now some separation.
Oh, spinning heel kick, and it lands. Checks the leg kick. Oh, beautiful right hook counter. Working out of that southpaw stance.
Big double leg level change.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by T-City, Brian Ortega. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon yet.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
All right, trying to pass here. As Herbert Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. He passes to half.
Side control now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
He is not even setting up those shots. You gotta see those shots coming a mile away. You got to keep your distance.
You ready to fight? Ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, a huge block there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, look at that leg kick. Leg kick now. He's starting to pile those up. Look at the stats. Just misses there with the left. Oh, the high kick lands. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that double leg. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ortega's back in full mount.
Side control.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by T-City, Brian Ortega. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Ortega's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Great submission defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Seconds and counting in round two.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Good work from the top here by Ortega.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound.
Right.
If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful. He passed the hand guard.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. And the horn sounds on round two.
All right, take a seat, breathe, good with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Big right hand there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, huge hook. And a knee. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think... Oh, he jumped guillotine right away!
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Ground and pound strike there now. Ortega's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
That was a slick transition.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Oh, he's got the choke. Now he's in trouble.
Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Ortega going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, in the mouth.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ortega. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Ortega is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Great defense by this fighter.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Ortega's right back to the full mount here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage out.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Stop!
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice leg kick.
Now lands a solid punch there. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Going to the body now with that hook, well placed there. Oh, flying knee to the head. Effective use of the jab there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe, you gotta be kidding me, he's out. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Great shot from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight.
Going very hard to try to finish this fight by heel hook. He has got to secure the leg and keep the hips past the knee.
Oh, great submission defense.
It's work. I'm putting it out. It's work.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound on.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by T-City, Brian Ortega. 90 seconds to go. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation. He's going guillotine. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Ortega's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, nice jab.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Just misses with a left hook there. Oh! Massive kick to the body, lands flush. Overhand is true.
They're so even.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow!
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh, nice. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, side control now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
T-City getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Getting them out here.
Ortega ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, looked like he might get a stoppage there, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ortega.
Oh, right up the mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ortega's right back to the full mount. 90 seconds to go in the fight.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out.
Nice work.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots.
And now he's in the guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough.
He's out again. Nice defense.
Seconds to go. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done.
What a fight, 25 minutes turned in. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, so a big win on the scorecards by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. You heard the cards there from Bruce Buffer, and just a lot of value in this performance, a lot of good grappling transitions, a lot of control time as well.